Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with the daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about my number one metaverse holding, aka Zilliqa, or Zill if you will. This has been one of those gems that a lot of people have been holding for a very long time, probably being disgusted with the price gains because it has not made much movement, but I do believe that that is all going to change here soon, and the reason why, well, we'll get into that. So before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course, I always do greatly appreciate that. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. So let's take a quick look at Zill. So first off, yes, we are sitting at 5 cents, but this is bare minimum prices in my opinion, especially for what Zill is going to really target. Now, of course, all-time high being around 24 cents, which is nothing. If we are talking about the all-time lows and all-time highs, we know the all-time high was 9 months ago, somewhere around like 25.5 cents. All-time low, about 2 cents, if you, or not even 2 cents. This is a fraction of a cent, sorry. And ROI is about 1,243%. Now, when we are taking a look at Zill, so obviously price action been a little bit of a disappointment, not gonna lie, but I am watching the metaverse scene closely and really seeing what's the problem here. Major issue with the metaverse, assets specifically like mana. So mana has been, one of those assets that I've been talking to you guys about for a while. I haven't been talking to you guys about it for a very long time though. I actually talked to you guys about this more so back in, let's go to the 1 year. I've been talking to you guys about this since back in like February of 2021. It was around like 20 to 30 cents. Now, of course, I have not talked to you guys about this since we hit these highs back here because a lot of my holdings of this asset were sold around this point. I did have, of course, I did do my 10x run. And I did wait for a lot of my 10x opportunities from like 20 cents and so, but I did take my initial investment out around this point, and I was holding throughout this entire process. Sold initially around these points here at like $2.50. Held a little bit, it was like 35% of my bag, and I sold it around this point up here at about like $4.50. Again, this was a very incredible gem to say the least. Did incredibly well on it, but again, when we are talking about mana, is it overpriced right now? 100%. I would not be buying mana. The only reason why is because I do see a better opportunity. And what is that opportunity, you say? Well, it's Zilliqa. Now, a lot of these gems have done incredible percentage moves. I mean, this did 38,000% of an increase in price from its all-time low. Just saying, if we did 38,000% off of the Zill low, so let's actually go back to Zill. Let's actually kind of address this. So we're talking 38,000% of a run off of the all-time lows. Our all-time low, and I know that this is a terrible way to look at it, but I just want to compare and contrast. So 0.002, we're going to go off of 0.002, and it's like, I think like 4.7. Yeah, so we're going to go off of like 4.8, and we're going to do a 38,000% of an increase in price. We'd be at about 94 cents. And I actually think that this is very accurate in terms of where we could go in terms of Zill. Now, of course, if we went to 94 cents, we could actually see where that would bring us in terms of percentage values. So it would be a 17x opportunity, which is a pretty good opportunity in my mind. Do I think that we can go higher? 100%. But let's actually address this and let's talk about this. So first off, let's address the chart. So again, if you wanted a good opportunity to get into Zill, well, around this point was the perfect opportunity when we were trading sideways around 4 cents. Of course, we are seeing some volume flowing in, nothing too significant, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Fibonacci fractals alone. So, of course, here's some targets to watch for: 9 cents, 12 cents, 17 cents, 19 cents, 21 cents, 26 cents. But after this, things get a little bit interesting. So, of course, when we are talking about that 4236 fib level, it is around 99 cents to about $1.07 for the 4618. Now, of course, the higher targets are up there at like $2, but this is the main area that I'm waiting for. $1 to around $1.05. The reason why is because at $1, well, look at what we do. We do a perfect 18x, and at, of course, $1.05, it would be about a 19x. We'd be at about $14 billion in market cap value. Can this thing go higher? 100%. We could hit $2 realistically speaking, 38x opportunity, $27.8 billion market cap. Do I believe that we get there though? It's a little shaky. Even at Mana's all-time high, we have to realize that Mana's all-time high brought us to about like $7.6 billion in market cap. You know, at $7.6 billion, so we could actually see where this would be. It's like 55 cents for Zill. That's why I do believe that when we are talking about like $1 to $1.05, it's a little bit of a stretch, but it is more accurate in terms of a percentage fractal that, you know, Mana did off of its all-time lows. I think that this is pretty similar as well, and I think that 94 cents is a pretty clean-cut area to really kind of take a lot of profit off the table for Zill. Of course, we got to pretty much do our own research and understand where we are pretty much holding, entering in, and exiting in as well. But of course, in terms of Zill, in terms of ROI potential and stuff, when we are talking about Zilliqa from the standpoint on, hey, is it going to go and hit $1? Like I said, you know, it's not impossible. It's just going to be a little bit of an overstretch compared to Mana. But I do want to talk to you guys exactly why I am saying this. So, you know, when we are addressing the $1 to $1.05 range, or, you know, pretty much the Fibonacci extensions of like 4.236 and etc., you know, that's where we do get into the higher figure numbers. But I do believe that this is going to run very fast once we do see the major announcements of what I'm going to be talking about. So let's actually jump into that and let's address a few of those topics. So first off, we are going to be talking about the metaverse and NFTs and stuff like that. We do see some major companies moving in, specifically Nintendo's moving in. We do see, wonder what Joy can provide us in this area, and this is difficult for us to define right now. Also, Ferrari CEO, we're exploring how to incorporate Web3, Metaverse, and NFTs. And of course, Microsoft CEO, the Metaverse is the next internet, the embodied experience. We are seeing the Metaverse being the main focus point right now currently. I think that this is great to see because it does allow for a lot of these assets, specifically Zilliqa, to really become a main focus point in terms of a gem. Now, right now, Zilliqa is not even in the top tier list for, of course, the Metaverse, but I do believe that it will make its major moves very, very soon, and the reasoning for that is, of course, because of the Metapolis that they are building. So here is a 45-second clip. I want you guys to listen closely to what Sandra is saying here. Of course, she's the head of Metaverse and NFTs at Zilliqa, building the next internet, if you will. But it also gives us a sneak peek at everything that we are pretty much awaiting to happen for, Zilliqa. So let's listen closely to this.
But what I want to show here is that you do have the ability to, if you actually pause initially when you kick off, you can see the rip.
Also, these are the initial views of the Metapolis. I think that these are incredible. Like I said, compared to Mana, the problem with Mana is the fact that, and we could actually kind of go and check it out real quick. I've actually showed you guys this multiple times. I know that I'm getting a little bit off subject just real quick. I just want to just show you guys real quick that the graphics of this are very... Yeah, and I'm not taking anything away from, Decentraland, but they're very poor graphics. They're not incredible graphics, where you're seeing, ripples in the water and stuff. Just a side-by-side comparison, you can pretty much see that this is a lot more detailed and a lot more, three-dimensional and, in general, just overall quality.
Ripples in the water. So this is very realistic, what you're looking at. This is just an environment, a city that we're putting together, and we just wanted to show that,
And this, this looks just... it looks amazing, honestly.
So what you're seeing here, there's a lot of greenery, there's a lot of buildings. There are some empty domes ready for people to come in and call home and build that, galleries, museums, events. But just a walk through here, you could see a potential, NFT gallery that you can walk through. Again, I do want to make note is that this is not a cinematic put together simply for, edited. This is an actual walkthrough that we do through an already built environment. So this already exists. It's not something that we want to build. This.
The best part about this is that she is saying that this is already built. This is what you will see. This is amazing, to say the least. I think that this is great. I honestly think that from the standpoint on, the Metapolis, I think that this is awesome. I think that this is really light years ahead of what is already out there in this game, and I'm very excited for it. And of course, here's a few other, sort of figures that you guys could pretty much see. These are pretty much some nice overall views on what to expect. Again, rough graphics from, the Twitter video. It sucks, but it is what it is. But it kind of shows you exactly what to expect from Zill. And of course, the Metopolis feature is looking pretty golden, like the sunset from the My Hot Air Balloon. The roadmap status update was an indication of the hard work and dedication towards what we are developing. The metaverse won't be built in a day. Zilliqa, the first layer 1 powering the future. And of course, in terms of the ecosystem as well, so not only are we talking about the Metopolis, because trust me, that is the major, that's the forefront of why Zilliqa is going to be massive. But also, check out everything that is within the Zill ecosystem, from NFTs and metaverses to stablecoins, SDK and tools, analytics, services, privacy, all this. These are everything that are built within the Zill ecosystem. I'm telling you, Zilliqa is probably one of the most undervalued gems in this space currently. And of course, going back to the Metopolis, we do see status update, tremendous progress on all fronts, teasers and intros, website peak, stress test environments, e-commerce, sound, web, AR, Metopolis plus Zilliqa City roadmap, customizable avatar, Zilliqa City testing plus launch, and of course there's some more viewpoints of course, the Metopolis. I think that this is great. And of course, 2.2, NFT marketplace integration, tipping/donation, adverts, analytics, partnerships, onboarding, NPCs, IRL launch event, reactive avatars, Discord/Telegram, open dev stack, and call to creator/designer/brands. There's a lot to look forward to from the Zilliqa standpoint. I think that this is incredible. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, if this is a solid overall metaverse choice. Like I said, when we are talking about what's happening within the metaverse, the NFT scene, I just think Zilliqa is providing an immense amount of value and quality that we have not seen yet in this space. And that's why I do think that this at 5 cents at a $634 million market evaluation is such an undervalued gem in the 110 rank spot. Again, do your own research, understand what you are holding, understand what you are putting your money into. But with all of that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are. And this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.